At the microbiology and immunology laboratories, students are able to identify microbes, prepare smears, dye, and view stained microbes under a microscope. They also grow microbes, prepare a pure culture, and define antibiotic susceptibility. At immunology laboratory, blood samples are prepared and lymphocytes are examined under a microscope, mastering antigen-antibody-based diagnostic methods. At the immunogenetics laboratory, students engaged in scientific work on cell cultures, studying the toxic effects and efficacy of certain drugs, such as anti-cancer drugs. Additionally, real-time polymerase chain reaction also occurs here, allowing the agent causing the infection to be accurately identified. At the Laboratory of Cytology, students identify cell organs and different types of cells under a microscope. In the histology laboratory, separate tissues of organ systems, both normal and pathological, are examined under a microscope. In embryology labs, students study the structure of the embryo at the cellular level. Students define muscle response or electrical activity in response to muscle nerve stimulation, measure the electrical activity of the brain and heart muscle, deciphering heart tones, identify blood cells stained under a microscope. They also determine lung function by spirometry and determine visual acuity. The biochemistry laboratory conducts the clinical biochemical tests, which provides the opportunity for students to determine through a variety of diagnostic kit systems: ketone bodies, glucose and protein in urine, concentration of calcium in blood, determination of liver enzymes in serum, determination of lipid spectrum in blood. At the PBL class, roundtable work is done on clinical cases. Students see the problem, discuss and define what knowledge they lack and what they need to explore. Anatomy seminars on mules are held in the same class. Students describe the anatomical structure of individual organs and show them on mules. At the Clinical Skills Center, students are trained to perform clinical manipulations on mannequins, including measuring blood pressure, inserting venous and bladder catheters, intubating, caring for a simulated patient, injecting, listening to a pacemaker, breathing pains, and breathing. Students perform mock births, physical examinations and manipulations to simulate infants, children, and adults, first aid for simulated child and adult, and more. In addition, structured clinical examinations are held at the same center. At the anatomical theater, students study anatomy and topographic anatomy on corpses, where they carry out manipulations on corpses on their own, perform surgical suturing, wound healing, and care. The planning of the library for the new campus of BAU International University Batumi was performed in full accordance with the requirements of the authorization standard. For the time being, the library stores 740 units of printed books. All printed publications in the library can also be found in the electronic catalog through the OPEC electronic search engine. Additionally, BAU International University Batumi has access to the library of BAU Istanbul, Bahçeşehir, one of the largest universities in BAU Global. Therefore, BAU Batumi students and staff have access to all types of library resources available at the Barbarossa Library of Istanbul University through their electronic accounts at the university, namely 633,246 printed and electronic publications, 85 international electronic library databases, 56,000 electronic journals, 87 types of printed journals. Classrooms at BAU Batumi are all equipped with high-tech infrastructure. During the ongoing pandemic, students have the incredible opportunity to attend the classes online via hybrid learning approach, which implies conducting the educational process both via online and on-campus lectures. Students have the opportunity to take part of the block and final exams electronically through the computer facilities located in the exam center. These computers are protected by a special domain system that prevents unauthorized software program installments to the computers. The Clinical and Professional Dental Skills Laboratory provides an opportunity for students to develop their practical skills and learn professional procedures in dentistry before starting their clinical practice. There are camera systems in the lab that can record high-resolution images or videos. In addition, the manipulations performed by the lecturer have a high-quality sound as well. The practical work desk is equipped with the latest dental equipment and an automatic LCD monitor system. During the classes, students can simultaneously watch, listen, and repeat the manipulations performed by the teacher on their desk. Moreover, the practical examination of dentistry OSCE is also conducted here. The Dental Prosthetics Technical Lab allows students to explore the laboratory stages of unremovable and removable structures that are made for the patient on real models. The laboratory also has technical lab equipped with the latest technology where more than one student can work, observe, and receive fractures. The Dental Clinic Simulation Lab allows students to explore patient communication at the clinic before treating them. They can also acquire clinical skills through simulation games. This lab is an analog of a real dental practice. At BAU Batumi, we try our hardest to make students feel like they are at home, away from home. Therefore, our campus is filled with areas where students can spend their quality free time, which could include grabbing the coffee, sitting outside in the sunshine, enjoying nice meals at the university cafeteria, or just having some me time in the common areas of the university. The BAU Batumi students and career support services take the full responsibility to provide information, counseling, and support to students regarding career development prospects. The student support team offers guidance and information to all registered students.